my dick.
Oh my god, why did you...
Welcome back to another episode of the Educated and the Reckless podcast with your host Apollo P and
No Better Nina.
And we're back again.
What an intro.
Yes, because you know what the theme is?
What?
Sucking dick.
Is it?
No, that's it. No, well, the saying "suck my dick."
Never mind.
Suck my dick. The saying "suck my dick" is so popular right now.
Yeah.
I just want to start off like, yo, what people listening?
I feel like it's always been popular. I've always said it.
No, it's popular now though.
Nah, but
It's popular now. You hear like what happened in terms of like the battle beefs and just the regular peoples, the 6ix9ines, the New York people. Dick. Hey yo, stupid, suck my dick. You know?
Yeah, I get it. Great. You know, whenever you drink water on the mic, it pisses me off because you can always hear it in the podcast.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Whenever I do it, you don't hear it.
When I do it, you hear it?
Yes.
How? We do the same shit.
I think you forget to put certain effects. Last week I could hear some shit that you were doing, and I could hear the creaking of the chairs and stuff, and it was pissing me off.
You can hear all of that?
Yes, I think you forgot to put the noise reductor on.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
All right, I fucked up.
Sorry, I had to expose you on the podcast.
It doesn't matter.
I meant to tell you earlier.
It doesn't matter. We keep it all 100.
Facts. So how was your week?
The last 7 days have been really chill.
That's it?
Yeah. I don't know what to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, did I do anything exciting?
No, you didn't, obviously.
What I do over the weekend? Nothing on Wednesday. Nothing on Thursday.
Apollo's wearing this elaborate tracksuit right now. Is it from Fashion Nova?
It is from Fashion Nova Men's.
Oh my god, I knew it! And your shirt too.
Yeah, hold on. This shirt?
Yeah.
Don't play me like that. No, don't play me like that. We don't even do the bleach style no more.
His tracksuit is very like Gucci wannabe.
Yeah, I call it fake Versace. No, Versace.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, when I got in the car, I thought he was wearing a romper because it looked like it was like attached.
Hold on, guys don't wear rompers.
Yo, you don't remember when there was that on like it was a brief trend where guys were wearing rompers, but they looked like garbage man jumpsuits. You don't remember it? It was like all over Twitter. I remember. It was not too long ago either.
I mean, I think that I remember the fad, but like that was, it was. I think it was the internet shit. To be honest with you. I think it started on Twitter.
I feel like if that was a trend, like a trend happening right now, you would do it.
What, a romper?
You're very like...
I'm not trendy if you really think about it.
No, you're not trendy. You're adventurous with your trends.
Because I'm wearing this fucking...
No, you are adventurous with your trends.
I'm letting my nuts hang.
I'm not very adventurous with my trends.
I'm letting my nuts hang.
Actually, my club trends I'm adventurous with, but not my everyday trends.
Because
Put your phone on fucking silent.
It is on silent.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, you know what? I picked up the phone for a reason, and my laptop is connected to my phone. Yo, do you hear the whole news about the whole Apple iPhone?
I heard. I saw
FaceTime thing.
Remember Max? He retweeted something about it, but I didn't open it. So what's the deal? What's going on?
All right, so this is the thing. When you call someone on FaceTime, right, with the new Apple, the 10s, with the iPhone 10s, the new software that you're allowed to have multiple FaceTimes.
Yeah, I can do that on mine too.
With your phone?
Yeah, you just gotta update your iOS.
Oh, for real?
So this does apply to me. Continue.
Shout out to you. All right, so when you do that, you just flip up while you're calling someone and then add your own number. And while you add your number, it answers the phone on your side, but on their side it's still ringing. But you're able to hear and see them and hear what they're doing. So say someone forgot their phone, or maybe someone's ignoring you.
Oh my god, that is creepy.
And they put their phone right there, right? And they didn't pick it up, and it's like you can listen to them. You can hear that, yo, they're talking about you type shit. And
oh my god, let's test it after the podcast.
I tried testing it last night with my friend, but he didn't update his shit, and
let's try it today.
I didn't update my shit either. Cause y'all have it for the 12, the 1.2.
Yeah, I have that one.
I don't have that one.
Oh my god, that's really creepy.
Yeah.
Damn. Because I seen, what's it called? Max retweeted this thing. It said like to turn off your FaceTime, but I was like, why? I FaceTimed someone last night, but not a group call.
Yeah.
Like,
to be honest, I haven't FaceTime anyone I don't even get my FaceTimes off like that.
I FaceTime a lot, but it's not like with my friends here. It's more so with my friends like abroad.
Yeah, abroad people like to FaceTime. I realize that.
Yeah, like even when I was in school in Baltimore, like instead of phone calls, like people would always FaceTime, like for a brief conversation. Like it's kind of weird.
Nah, I mean to be honest, I got like my American homie hits me on FaceTime like, yo,
yeah,
what you saying? That's the thing though. But the thing is, If you have an iPhone, you have FaceTime, and you don't use FaceTime, you're kind of wasting the possibility of the future. Like, you're telling me you're still calling me? People...
Yeah, that's true. No, I use FaceTime a lot.
But people like to complain. They're like, yo, I don't look good. Bitch, if you don't look good now, you're never going to look good.
That's harsh. You know what I did on
let me ask you. How was your week?
It was good.
All right, then that's good.
I feel like that was very sarcastic.
What?
Anyways, I'm back at the gym. But anyways,
you almost died, right?
Yeah, I started getting like dizzy again yesterday. But
just quit. Just quit.
I pushed through.
Just
quit.
the
doctor said, I seen the doctor yesterday. He said he thinks I'm pushing myself too hard. But I said, are you stupid? So he's sending me for blood tests. I'm gonna go get some blood tests done this week and figure out what's going on.
You have iron deficiency.
He thinks I'm normal, but like I don't think so. Anyways, so I ended up like basically I was online shopping. And I got kind of carried away.
Yeah, you blew a bag on some Fashion Nova bullshit.
Okay, but it wasn't just fashion. So basically, I spent I think $200 on Fashion Nova and $200 on Fashion Nova and then another $100 or $150 on this website called Pretty Little Thing. I ended up finding a discount code, so I followed through with the purchase, and I got a bunch of stuff. It should be here this week, and I had to buy a new hard drive for $370. But whatever, Smarties is gonna install it for me, so like that kind of takes away the cost of labor. But so I did that, and like I tweeted, right? And I tweeted out like jokingly, like, yeah, like I need a sugar daddy right now, whatever, okay? And so like instantly, like 4 different accounts follow, like, and reply, like DM me. Some of them didn't have pictures, like whatever. Some of them were just like old men, and then whatever. So I'm talking to my friends and I'm like, you guys, should I just respond to see like what happens? Like what's really the deal with this, right? So I did it. And so the guy I responded to, when I was on his timeline earlier on in the day, he responded to this one girl's tweet, and she responded back saying, like, who the fuck are you talking to? Come correct when you talk to me. And he responded back saying, oh my God, how could I be so stupid? I'm sorry, queen. And like continues on. And I'm like, you are such a loser.
Have you ever heard of this one? A cash pig? A pig pen or something?
Pig pen. I've seen a lot of them like talking about that in their timeline, but I didn't understand what that was. It's
a form of dominatrix. So it's like you got a guy that financially supports you, but it's not a sugar daddy thing. It's kind of like, you know, the whole BDSM type of thing. It's like the same type of thing, but in terms of he just gives you money type of thing. Okay.
Well, so when I was talking to my friends about it, they're like, imagine he just like, because he, on his timeline, he's always talking about like giving girls shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, imagine all he does is just like steal from like the Nike store, and that's how he's a sugar daddy. Like he gives girls shoes from there, right? So I respond to the tweet, and I'm like, I sent him the eyeball emojis. He said, hey, how you doing? He said, good. You? He said, good. Looking for a sugar daddy? I said, yeah. You trying to buy my Fashion Nova order for me? He said, I'd buy you sneakers if you was. I said, what if I just want clothes from Fashion Nova? He said, I'd rather buy the sneakers. I said, Gucci sneakers? Because honestly, I'm trying to get Gucci sneakers. And then he goes, how about Nike? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? My friend literally predicted this. And so then I tried to do what that girl did, right? So I responded and I said, what the fuck do you call yourself a sugar daddy for then? Come correct when you talk to me. And I got blocked.
He blocked you? Yeah. He knew he wasn't trying to take no shit from you.
It didn't really work out too well. I ended up spending my own money on this Fashion Nova order. And I mean, at least I'll still look cute.
Yeah. But I mean, become a fendom. Once you become a fendom.
What is that? I seen that too.
A financial dominatrix.
Oh, that's another word for it?
Yeah,
Didn't you call it something else before?
Yeah, cash pig.
Okay, well, like...
Just become a fendom.
So, like, basically you just get paid for nothing.
Yeah.
Seems easy enough, but like...
It's a fetish that the person has.
So I need to find somebody who does that.
It's very... I mean, I don't think it's rare. It's just... It's so... What's that word? A niche? It's such a niche thing. A niche
quality?
Yeah. Well, in terms of just BDSM type things and that type of world, it's different. So,
yeah, it seems very... It seems like something that I would like. I would like to have a partner who's interested in... If you're listening to this podcast and you're interested in being a fendom, is that the right way to say it?
No, you are the fendom.
Oh, I'm the fendom.
And they are the cash pig.
Okay, if you're interested in being a cash pig, I'll at your girl.
Yeah. Yeah, don't disrespect the community.
I'm not disrespecting the community.
Because this is what they take serious. This is what they take serious. This is their. This is how they get off.
I didn't say anything wrong. I'm trying to be a fendom.
Yeah, so you gotta work that up.
That lady almost slipped walking.
Get the latex boots and all of that.
Latex boots. So I don't have to have that. Like, do I have to like do stuff for them?
You don't have to do anything.
So why do I have to have latex boots?
It's the whole BDSM type of thing.
Okay, so that's what I don't understand. I thought I just do nothing and they just send me money.
They don't send you. You actually have to. They physically give you the cash.
Oh, so I actually have to see them.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. Listen, you know what I would do if somebody like you know how girls on Twitter always talk about people paying for feet pictures. I would actually do that. That's soft. Sending pictures of your feet, like I don't care.
Yeah, go ahead.
And get paid for that. I would do that 100%.
I think
if that opportunity presented itself to me, I'm in.
There's a community out there for everything. It's just that are you wise enough to know where to find it?
That's the problem, and I feel like I would get cooled in these scenarios because I don't really know how they really work.
I mean, it's pretty easy. Just read up on it, and then people will ask you, how much you sending for your feet. You gotta first off, you have to put your feet out there.
Okay. Well, someone once did zoom in on my feet on an Instagram post and send it to me and say they were turned on, which was really creepy. But
and you should have followed up. Was like, if you like this, I could send you more.
Okay, but this was like a long time ago. I wasn't thinking about it then. And I wasn't in the stage of financial situation that I'm in now then.
You want to do something strange for some change, man.
It's not just some change, okay? It's change that could change my life.
Yeah, do something. I mean, I got a friend who has a private Snapchat. Mm-hmm. And
I wouldn't do that.
And she gets people to send her money and shit like that. And I'm realizing that there's a lot of fucking weird guys out there who just want to send money on us. I'm just like, yo, here, let me just try to take care of you.
But, does Canada have anything, like, you know how, like, in the States they have Cash App? Like, it's not e-transfer?
Yeah, PayPal.
That's it. Like, we don't have anything like Cash App or Venmo or anything like that, which sucks. Like, I would feel more comfortable giving someone my Cash App versus, like, my bank stuff.
Give them you can have a username for the PayPal.
Oh, I don't use PayPal.
That's your fault. Why don't you use PayPal?
I don't know, because why do I need
Hold on, don't you online shop? How do you not use PayPal?
I have a credit card. I memorize my credit card details. I don't even have to pull it out of my wallet. I just type it all in.
Use PayPal.
Why?
It's safe.
No, but like I don't like signing up for all these extra accounts and shit. I'm very careful with my banking stuff. Like even when, like I bet you've done this where you've checked your banking information online while you've been here. Like at the radio station. Yeah. You shouldn't do that. You should turn off your Wi-Fi and turn on your data and then check it.
I haven't got any type of hit.
I've gotten hit before. But yeah, like whenever I'm even at someone's house or like at any other workspace or anything like that, I'll always turn off my Wi-Fi to check my banking stuff. And like I don't have like all my cards on my phone or anything like that. Like I'm too like I
only got my credit card on my phone.
I don't have shit on my phone. Like, everything is on my... Like, I didn't even start using Tap until recently. Like, a year or two ago.
Yeah, I already tap anything over, like, $50. I don't really do that crazy shit.
Yeah, like, well, you're not allowed to tap over 100 anyways.
Nah, I don't tap over 50. I'll be just tapping over 50. Like, nah. I'll tap, like, a small little $8.75 meal from Wendy's.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm very skeptical on my banking information.
But I look at it like this. If you have a credit card, I think you're always... If you... Like I do, I always pay everything with my credit card. Mm-hmm. So... If money dips out from my credit card and I don't know where that shit came from, it's like, yo, bank, someone took your money. You want to go deal with that?
Yeah. Well, it happened to me last year. Yeah. No, the year before, on my literally the day before my birthday. Mm-hmm. Somebody used my credit card for $400, and my limit is $500. And I was supposed to use my credit card the next day for my party to get my makeup done and buy my liquor and stuff, and then I couldn't use it. They had to cancel the card, so my mom just gave me hers.
Oh, yeah. So they got their money back eventually, I hope.
I got my money back eventually.
You said it was a credit card.
Yeah, but then the whole hassle with that is you got to sit. You don't have a credit card for like 2 weeks. You got to sit around and wait till the new card comes in. Like they canceled the card on the spot. Yeah. And then you don't have a credit card for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that's their money, so they go get that and then get you a new one.
Yeah, but then I don't have money for 2 weeks.
You never had money.
Never had money. Now I really don't have money for 2 weeks.
You never had money. That was credit. That was money.
It's annoying.
That was borrowed loans.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, don't be saying whatever. That's what you know what it is.
Anyways, did you hear about Chris Brown suing the sexual assault accuser for defamation of character?
Yeah.
That was a good segue, right?
No, that was terrible. After you're mad about not having the bank's money, daddy's money. You know what? I like this. I like this because this has been in the conversation for years upon years. Mm-hmm. People saying like, "Oh, why doesn't anyone sue or get the accuser arrested for making false accusations and claims that are not really true? People need to be held accountable, especially for people voicing their opinions on some shit that's not even real."
Mm-hmm. So I actually got into a discussion with someone on Twitter that I know.
Yeah.
And
you have to make it explicit that you know them. That I know.
No, like I didn't want you guys. Well, I feel like that adds context to this scenario. Like I feel like if it was a random person, the argument would have gone a different way. It's not an argument, it was a discussion. Anyway, so I know this person and we had a discussion because basically they saw my promotional clip, how I'm in the clip I was saying like you can't, like why would you even agree to go back to his house? Like the situation could have been avoided. To sum it up, that's what I said, right?
Yeah.
And so this person responded and said her going back to the hotel room isn't consent though. And so I said... Her
going back to the hotel isn't consent?
Isn't consent for him to like have sex with her or whatever.
But he never had sex with her.
Yeah, but she's allegedly going off of...
Well, let's not say he never had sex with her. He claims that he didn't rape her.
Yeah. So, like, she's going off of that whole scenario before... But the charges got dropped at this point, but she's, like, going just off of what we knew during the podcast, that he's being charged for... Or being investigated for this rape case, right?
Yeah.
So she said her going back to the hotel room isn't consent, though. I said, agreed. What I'm saying is that if it's your first time meeting someone at a club and they ask you to come over at 4 a.m. after you're all drunk and you know their intentions aren't to get to know what your favorite color is, why not avoid the situation altogether and not go? Obviously, if she did go back knowing that his intentions were sexual and she changed her mind, then yes, that's a completely different story altogether. All I'm saying is why not avoid the situation altogether when you can, because it's common sense. A stranger isn't trying to get to know you at 4 a.m. After the club. Don't talk to strangers and don't go home with them at ungodly hours and expect them to play checkers with you. Just avoid the situation altogether and say no. But that's just the way I see it, especially now that everything's dropped.
Nothing good happens to a girl past 12 o'clock a.m.
So she responded and she said that mindset is 10 out of 10 victim blaming. The issue is rape, not where you were or what you were doing narrative. It's usually common sense, but it still doesn't justify any sexual assault that follows. Plus, intoxication makes consent and understanding like that much more difficult. I said definitely not, and in no way am I victim blaming, hence why I said if she did agree to something and then changed her mind, that's a different story. My perspective just comes from what I personally know to do, and also now that all the charges have been dropped and he's opened up a defamation case against her, I think, I kind of threw that in there because I think she didn't know that had happened.
A lot of people don't know shit.
Yeah, I said I think there should be repercussions for her for not being honest, because it's situations like this that make it difficult for victims who it does really happen to. And I said also now the charges have been dropped. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. And then she just said 10 out of 10. I was just speaking in general, not in Chris Brown's case. So I think, like, my point got across. But I still stand by what I say. Like, it could have been, like, just stop looking for your 15 minutes of fame and leave it at that. I'm happy that he's opened up this case against her because, yeah, like I said.
Her parents failed her. Yeah,
when it really happens to people, like, nobody's going to believe them because they're going to think of scenarios like this. Which is stupid, but...
I mean, it's situations like this, let's say... I'm glad that Chris Brown is suing her.
Yeah.
We still don't know who this woman is, which is... I don't like that.
Yeah.
Right? You have all the power to...
friend is, but...
You have all the power to stay in the shadows, but accuse this man of raping you, and while you low in the shadows? Come on, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. No.
What the fuck? Even Nelly was out there demanding that his accuser make herself public.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We need that type of transparency right now in society. Stop all of this. You talking crazy about me in secrecy, and then the news is coming out making me look bad because I'm the public figure. Fuck that. You want to be talking all that shit? You come out there and you face the backlash too. Fuck
I wonder,
it.
because we know who her friend is. Like, do you think it would be like easy to figure out who the girl is?
No.
You don't think so?
No, unless you watched her Instagram videos of that night and then kind of pinpoint all them chicks, and it's like, you know what, if
I could find them, I'm sure I would be able to. I'm a really good investigator.
Not that good.
No, I'm pretty good.
You're not that good.
You don't know what I found out. I found out lots of things.
You found out regular shit, to be honest with you.
Nah, I found out lots of things.
Find out regular shit.
What about the shit that I just found out about the whole vacation shit?
Regular.
That's not regular.
Regular.
Because, they never posted it together. I put 2 and 2 together and figured out. Boom.
regular.
It's not regular. That's top-notch investigation.
When people are snitching on themselves, it's not like finding out.
No. That was top-notch investigation.
Nah, when people expose information about themselves publicly, that shit is not finding shit out. They let you know.
No, they didn't let me know because I had to find out myself.
No, they let you know.
Anyways, nobody knows what we're talking about. Let's change the subject.
Okay.
Okay. So Tory Lanez said he's the best rapper alive right now. Okay.
I'm not mad at it. When someone says something like that, I am mad at it.
I'm not mad because he never backs down. That's why I'm not mad. Like, he says what he says and he follows up with it every single time, and I respect him for that. Mm-hmm. So that led into this whole thing between him and Don Q. Mm-hmm. I didn't really know who Don Q was, to be honest.
You don't know about Don Q?
No.
High Bridge the label Don Q.
Nicki Minaj didn't know about Don Q either, so I'm not the only one.
I remember when that video happened, and what Tory is bringing that back. I was like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't feel all that bad for it.
Yo,
like,
he was
when
bad.
I seen him, I didn't know he had he was carrying a child in his stomach. Like,
man.
I never understand it. You know what boggles my mind all the time? It's like, you know when you see fat people and they have the belly, but it's not sagging, it's just round and it's just there. Yeah. Like, it's just like a pregnant belly. It's like your abs underneath are working to keep all the fat up, but it's never gonna drop.
He's young.
I don't get it.
He's making money.
My grandpa's like that too. Like, he looks like he's just pregnant. Like, it won't drop. It's just weird.
Yeah, because it comes only after a certain amount of weight. That's when it starts to drop and start to look
weird.
droopy.
But anyways, so Tory Lanez and Don Q basically went at it. So Don Q released a diss track. What was his first one called? It was called I'm Not Joyner.
I'm Not Joyner. Yeah.
And then Tory responded 2 days later, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
Or if you're listening to this tomorrow, it was on Monday. With what was the song called? Don Queen.
Don Queen. Then, the story of LaQuincy Anderson.
And then Joyner responded. Did he respond last night or was it this morning?
I was up, so it was about after 12.
Okay, so he responded late in the late hours of the evening with the song called Is This Your King?
Yeah. And
so, pretty much, okay, this is the way that I see it, and you tell me what you think after this. In Don Q's first track to Tory Lanez, called I'm Not Joyner, in the song, it seemed kind of almost friendly. And mind you, before the tracks even came out, we seen the video of them backstage just talking it out, no?
So, all right, let me fill in the gaps. So when Tory Lanez said that he was the best rapper, Don Q put to his Instagram story is like,
oh yeah,
he said some funny shit in the Instagram story, and then he exposed the fact that Tory Lanez responded, and he was like, all right, man, you set it off, you set the track, and then Don Q was like, all right, and he came with I'm Not Joyner, which he followed up with that he had a snippet of Tory Lanez rapping his bars on Hot 97.
Freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle. And he was like, yo, you steal my whole shit and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so that led into another one where he dropped a video on his Instagram story of him and Tory Lanez allegedly going at it, where he said Tory Lanez apologized for stealing his bars.
Oh, so that actually didn't happen like the night before the diss tracks. It was before then?
It happened right after. Don Q released I'm Not Joining, and then he put out the video of him and Tory Lanez in the back.
Okay. Well, so see, the thing is, like, because even when they were on Instagram Live yesterday before Tory dropped the track, like, they were, like, laughing and shit. It's almost like they're friends. Like, they're still, it's like a friendly rap beef.
They still, I think they are kind of friends.
Like, it's really weird because, so I almost feel like the whole thing is kind of like just a publicity thing. Like, I don't even feel like it's real. Like, you know how with Pusha and Drake, like, it was really real? Like, there was real hate there. Like, with this, it's like, even in Don Q's first one, I'm Not Joyner, in the song, he says he still fucks with Tory and he respects him. He still wants Tory's hook for one of his songs. Yeah. And obviously, you know, like, he talked shit about, but stuff that we already knew, like, about his hairline being bad and, like, the whole beef that Tory had with Drake. Not beef, but how they didn't get along before, whatever. But it's, like, cool, that's stuff we already knew. When Drake and Pusha beef, Pusha released a whole bunch of stuff we didn't even know. Like, you're exposing someone. This isn't really exposing anybody.
I mean, it's more so a friendly competition, because if you're having a beef with someone...
What's the point?
That's what hip-hop is.
No, but having a friendly competition isn't, like, that's not the point of a rap beef. A rap beef is to show who's who and, like, actually like expose some shit. Like, and
you want these guys to do some nigga
I want them
shit.
to do some Drake and Pusha T shit. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Or like MGK and Eminem when they were going at it. Like,
because they got beef with each other.
Like,
you're talking about people who really have issues.
What's the point of this? Like, even what's it called? So then Tory responds. Tory's response, I would say 100%. Only because he actually like disrespected Don Q. And he talked about information that we didn't know, such as, well, actually, everyone knows that he follows A Boogie Shadow, fine. But the whole having herpes thing, like, insinuating that he had herpes.
I don't know if he had herpes. He said he got, like, some shit on his dick.
Then he said it's incurable.
He said he got some shit on his dick.
Okay.
It could be on some other shit.
Well, let's just say it's herpes. So he exposed him with that. Mind you, that was only one thing. And cool. Don Q.
He said that he paid Dream Doll for a feature so he could fuck her.
Yeah. He did say that. And then Tory fucked her for free.
Yeah.
But
Dream Doll has yet to respond.
I'd be so cheesed if I was dragged into someone else's.
I'm waiting for it.
Why would you fuck Don Q?
I'm waiting. Do you even know who Dream Doll is?
Yes, I know who Dream Doll is, but why would you fuck Don Q? Anyways,
he got clout.
I will give. He's not cute. I will give Don Q this. The fact that he's responding very fast is cool. And he also like exposes Tory, not exposes Tory, but I mean the world already knew before the track came out about Tory getting people to reach out and find out what Don Q's baby mama's name is.
Yeah.
I mean that would have been a scathing diss track if he found it and figured it out, but he couldn't. Like Tory was actually going for it in a rap beef way. Don Q was trying to play friendly because he's scared.
Don Q's trying to play friendly with
Tory. Like he started it off friendly. Then Tory responded with the heat. Don Q still came back, but nothing.
Technically, if you hear them on live, they're roasting each other.
Yeah, but like it's such a like they're laughing and shit about it. It's not anything like where people are actually beefing. And even now in Don Q's response, like it's still trash. All he said was, "Cool, Tory did coke, but so does every fucking other celebrity in the fucking world. So why is that a big deal?" Like that's the only thing that came out of it. Like he responds fast, but responding fast isn't shit if you're not gonna come back with info. Pusha T didn't respond fast, and he came back and destroyed Drake.
But like, I don't think you're understanding what's going on here.
No, I think I'm understanding.
No,
fully.
I think you're not understanding.
How?
This is all for entertainment.
Yeah, but okay.
This is all for entertainment. It's not like, when they see each other, they're gonna pull up the blickies and shit's gonna go left. But Drake said, someone's gonna punch Pusha T in the fucking face. Yeah. MGK said took him off Shade 4-5. Like, you can't do shit over there. These guys just are having a rap competition because he was like, all right, you said you the best rapper alive. I'm gonna challenge you that. That's what hip hop is. It's a gladiator sport, and we gonna test each other.
I just don't think there's a point to this one, to be honest. Yeah. It's just whack.
You don't get it though. That's why you don't get it. You don't get it.
I get it. It's just pointless. Like you can't start a rap battle and not turn it into like some sort of a beef. Like nobody wants to hear just basic bars. Like it's not anything crazy. Like
this is what the entertainment. You never watched battle rap, have you?
No.
Exactly.
This is still shit though.
Well, you never. When you watch battle rap,
this isn't entertaining. This isn't entertaining.
To you, this is very entertaining. I'm listening
not really
to
entertaining.
I'm listening to him like, the live.
I don't see a lot of people talking about this.
Who are you talking to?
A lot of people.
Who are those?
Nobody even cares. But for number one, nobody cares about it because nobody knows who the fuck Don Q is. Like basic people who know mainstream.
So the casual fan, you're talking to the casual fan of hip hop.
No,
yes.
But even
you can't. Now you don't have a argument. Now you don't have
argument. At the end of
argument.
the day, there's nobody. Like I guarantee you,
you don't have argument.
If you walk into the station's office right now and you ask everybody who's actually looking at this Don Q and Tory Lanez beef, there might be one person who raises their hand. One.
Are you asking?
And it's gonna be you.
Are you asking the casual fans of hip hop?
Those aren't casual fans of. Okay, let's say you ask Mel Boogie. She's not a casual fan.
She'll know.
I don't think she'll care. That's what I'm asking. Does anybody really care about this? No.
We're seeing what's going on. We're seeing what's unfolding because people are saying like, "Yo, Don Q." If you know about Don Q, you know that he has bars, and you know that Tory Lanez has bars.
I don't think he has bars. From what I've heard so far, and mind you, all I've heard is these diss tracks. But from what I've heard, I don't.
His other songs, he's really spitting. But
so then why has he not?
Who knows? Maybe he doesn't have the content and the clues to get at Tory Lanez in a more aggressive way. But hey, man, this is if you're a casual fan of hip hop, then this might not even entertain you. You might go like, oh, they're not even beefing for real. But
yeah, that's the whole point.
But if you're not a casual fan of hip hop, you can see that this is that.
I just don't. They're
doing lyrical sparring.
Okay, well, I'm curious to see who actually gives a fuck about this because so far everyone I've talked to, nobody really cares.
The casual fans of hip hop.
No, a lot of people just don't care.
The casual fan of hip hop.
I
was in a room full of my people. It was like, yo, we're entertained by all this shit.
And how many people was that?
It was 3 people. It's 3 people, and we all fuck with hip hop.
A room full of people. Okay.
Yeah, man. It was That's three's the company, right? Three's company, right?
All right.
And I seen that picture of Trey Songz with this girl and OT Genesis with his girl and Jeezy with his girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen that girl address it. And
what did she say? I didn't watch it.
She said the most funniest. Well, how she would say? What she say again? She said she likes him a lot. We don't have a title for her shit, but he's a very special person to me. I was like, yo, that is fuck it.
She's delusional.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah.
Either that or they're like, you know what? Let's not even try to make it public like that. Don't even blow up the spot.
How old is Jeezy? He's old, no? Like 46 or something?
Maybe in his 40s.
Damn.
Yeah, and they're together. I'm like, damn, yo, I need a chick that's going to say something like that. Yo, you're a very special person to me. We don't put no titles on it. What she said, she was like a romantic dater or a multiple dater. She's a multiple dater.
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I told you. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Jeezy got himself a bad chick.
The game exposes for fucking Kim K in a new song. It wasn't really new news. Like, this has been exposed a while ago on the Wendy Williams show.
I didn't know he was giving her. He said he held her by her throat.
Yeah. He said it was Kim, Chloe, and Black China, and he exposed that. Oh, I remember seeing that clip when it first came out on the Wendy Williams show. And so
that means this thing happened about 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, I think maybe even just before that.
Hold on. When he fucked Black China?
I don't know. At some point. But he said
Kim, Chloe, yo, you got 2 sisters? Yo, they're Eskimo sisters for real.
And he talks about what's it called? He talks about how he used to babysit Kylie when he was fucking Kim and make her cereal and some shit. And then it's so funny because somebody went back on Kylie's page and found a post from 2013 eating Frosted Flakes, which is what he said or something like that. And she's like, her caption was, "He takes care of me." And then there was the bowl of cereal. I was like, damn.
I mean, he's not lying.
So 2013, that was 6 years ago.
And
that's before Kim married Kanye.
Well before.
Because they've only been married for 4 years. Not well before, but something around. Like
so right after Chris Humphries, I guess?
Yeah. Crazy.
Damn, he said he had her by her throat.
Crazy.
Dick in her throat.
I want them to address it, Kim and Chloe. But I don't think they will.
No, they're not going to give that type of light.
No.
They like the thuggish dudes.
Yeah, well, that's...
Hold on, he smashed Chloe, though?
Yeah.
Like, is that... I mean, didn't she just now get recently, like, yo, Chloe's...
Super hot? Not recently, like 2 years ago, but it wasn't... Yeah, 2013, she wasn't hot. Like, she was...
I don't know if he was doing it at the same time. I don't know when he got it, but...
Maybe before Tristan.
Maybe...
Because she was hot before Tristan. She started getting really hot just before Tristan. After Lamar, but just before Tristan.
So that means he got her between...
Yeah.
Either that or before Lamar.
Yeah, if you got her before Lamar, she wasn't that hot.
Game's nasty, son. Game's nasty.
Yeah.
Game is fucking nasty. But like I look at this and I'm like, when I heard it, I'm like, what are you talking about? That kind of sounds wild. Mm-hmm. But I'm not. I'm looking forward to Born to Rap. I'm looking forward to his album.
When is he dropping it?
I have no clue, but he's on Instagram story just talking about shit. Dropping posts, inspirational weird posts about his experience in the booth. He's like, all right, we're in the booth. You know, Born to Rap, this rap game. You know, he's doing all his rapper shit.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for the album, Born to Rap. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fire because he can really rap. Besides all that name dropping shit, that he can really rap.
Yeah, he can.
He can really rap. So I'm looking forward to that. It'd be nice if he had a 6ix9ine feature on there.
Okay, well, that's not happening. Does he even fuck with 6ix9ine like that? I don't think so, no?
I mean, I don't know. I think it was some Fugazi shit that happened where he wasn't mad at him. And then after he came to LA, Whack 100 was like, fuck 6ix9ine. And then the game posted up some shit and he's like, all right, fuck 6ix9ine too. And I'm like, all right, then you were cool with him like a week ago. And then now you're mad at him. But the game of 6ix9ine on the track would have been fire. Stupid!
No, I don't think it would have been fire because I wouldn't have listened to it.
Stupid!
Terry Crews calls out DL Hughley. Is it Hughley?
It's Hughley. Oh, yeah. So, you know what? There's a backstory to this.
Okay. Explain.
The backstory is, allegedly, This is what DL Hughley is speculating.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying that it's convenient that Terry Crews is coming at him because moments before he was caping for Gina Rodriguez. What'd I say?
Rodriguez.
It's a Latino name. It's kind of hard for me to do that.
It's hard for you to do any name. Don't even be funny like
so,
just because it's Latin.
So her name is Gina, right? She's from Being Virgin Jane or
being
Jane the Virgin.
Yeah. No. Being Mary Jane?
No, not
Those
being.
Those are two different shows. You just
she's from the show where she's a virgin, right?
Jane the Virgin.
Yeah, so
some shit like that.
Yeah, she's some shit like that. I used to watch that shit. It was like it was supposed to be Americanized Telemundo.
Okay.
I said that right.
Yeah, you did.
Hey!
But it wasn't a name. Continue.
I know. So, I don't know what happened, but she was under fire for apparently belittling the black community in some type of way. And then she went on Sway in the Morning. I saw a clip on the internet. She was on Sway in the Morning. I looked at this and she put on the waterworks with the tears and she made it seem like, you know, she was really not trying to disrespect the black community and what she was said. To put on the waterworks. She's an actor, so when actors cry, I don't believe it because you it's hard for me to believe when you're actually crying because you're an actor.
Yeah.
So actress. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter.
It does matter, but okay.
Huh?
It does matter, but
does
okay.
It? I thought it was supposed to be the whole gender neutral thing.
I don't know.
They taking over.
Okay.
So I'm seeing that and I'm like, oh, she was like, how could I be racist? I all got black friends and stuff like that. You know what it is. And she said, I'm Puerto Rican. You know, I'm descendant of Africans, Taino slaves.
Okay.
I'm like, I hate. And then Terry Crews, I can't even say his name right. Terry Crews took to Twitter and was like, he said some shit where, what was he said? He said something along the lines of, you know, I've worked with her. She's a very nice woman. And I understand where she's coming from. Something along that, the ease of the thing. So
basically just like...
He was caping. And so when he did that, the black community, he was getting roasted by Black Twitter. Because he was the first person to come out to say, yo, when I came out with my sexual assault, black women, the only one that really supported me. The black men didn't do that. So for him to cape for the women that's kind of disrespecting the black women somewhat, they were like, you crazy?
Yeah.
You crazy? So he started getting attacked on Twitter. And he deleted the shit. He said, "I'm sorry. I shouldn't have inserted myself in the business. Let women sort their own shit out." And so I guess after that went left, he hit up DL Hughley like, "Bomb, like what the fuck type of shit." And I can't even speak. The DL Hughley interview was like over a year ago anyway. So it was like, why would you talk about it now? Why would you address it now?
Maybe he just saw it now.
Ain't nobody seen it now. Your name was in the tabloid. People were talking about you for a long time. You tell me you saw an interview from a year ago. The interview got like 100,000 views. You don't see that shit just a year later, especially with your name attached.
I mean, you might. 100,000 isn't a lot.
No, hundreds of thousands.
Oh, well, can we tell them in the interview? DL Hughley said, "God gave you muscles so you can say no," because Terry Crews was assaulted by his boss, Aaron something.
Adam Venit,
sorry. And whatever.
Not his boss either.
So Terry Crews tweeted to DL Hughley saying, "You told the world God gave me muscles so I could say no. Are you implying I wanted to be sexually assaulted? I'm listening, sir." DL Hughley tweeted back, "You saw the video," which Crews then responded with, "Sir, you said I should have pushed him back or restrained him, and I did all those things, but you act like I didn't. Were you there?" He
didn't do that shit.
Then Hughley said, "That's different than slapping the shit out of him." And then Crews said, "So, sir, if you truly feel that is a correct way to deal with toxic behavior, should I slap the shit out of you?" But even so, what? Maybe if he didn't even do that shit, who cares? Like, he's still a victim here. I don't get why people are still like, I mean, I get why people are mocking him because he's a guy, but like, that's still not okay. Like, he's still a victim. So I don't rate DL Hughley. Who is even DL Hughley?
He's a comedian. One of the kings of comedy.
That's why I don't know him. I don't watch stand-up comedies. They don't make me laugh, ever.
He's one of the kings of comedy.
Okay, well maybe I'll watch him one day and see if I laugh. I don't laugh. Like, you know, people be scrolling through Instagram.
Man, you are so far removed.
No, listen. People be scrolling through Instagram and laughing at all the videos on Instagram and shit. Like, I don't even crack a smile watching that shit. Like, nothing is really that funny to me.
I like the real shit.
When I laugh on here, it's fake. Everything is fake.
What?
That one is real.
But whatchamacallit? I like the real shit on. When I like to see people go through like real fucked up situations on Instagram. That's the only type of way I'm getting laughter. Like everything that's kind of like coerced.
No, you know what I did recently laugh really hard at that I was shocked at?
What's
there
that?
was this guy who went to Target and he was reciting the lyrics to A Lot by 21 Savage to like random people. Holy fuck. I was pissing myself watching that. That's the only one that I thought was really funny. Other than that, like...
There's the next one. I forget his name was Trav.
Okay.
And he was like pretending to be Jamaican. And he was he was pretending to be Jamaican, and he was doing some shit inside New York. And then people were mad at him, and I seen some shit like that.
Yeah, no, I'll show you this video after. It's the only one I laughed at.
It's the type of shit where you got to get real people reaction. That's the type of shit that makes me laugh.
Yeah.
It's like, don't pretend jokes.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Terry Crews. I just think that people need to like.
You think it's unfair that people are attacking him?
Yeah, because he's over here still trying to defend himself. Like, you shouldn't have to defend yourself. You went through this, and Adam Venant was wrong for it, and you handled it in the best way you possibly could have, in my opinion.
But do you think?
Because, like you said in the other podcast, if he had handled it aggressively, he would have just been looked at as like a black man in society who doesn't know how to handle.
I mean, for Terry Crews, he loses either way. He takes the L both ways.
Yeah, but I think this is a better L to take if it is an L. I mean, to people like me, I don't see it as an L. I see it as like, good for you. You took the high road.
Yeah, I mean, he learned to take the L. He's like I said, like, you gotta learn to take the L.
I just feel bad. Like, people are just like mean about it. Like, just leave it alone, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd love to see how DL Hughley would respond to something like that.
We slapped the shit out of someone.
And he probably would, and then he'd get arrested, and then what? No one's going to believe him that he actually got sexually assaulted. So he would hope that he'd hope that he dealt with it like Terry Crews did, and then, yeah.
You take the charge. You go like, someone tried to grope me, I slapped the shit out that motherfucker. Bow!
I don't know, man. I just think it's kind of mean. They need to leave him alone.
I think he's a victim. He said that black women held him down and the black men didn't hold him down because he was big with muscles and he let a scrawny white executive touch his junk in front of his wife.
It's an executive too. Like, wasn't he his boss at some point?
No, he was a executive. Or some type of shit.
That's still someone who holds some sort of power over you in the industry. You don't necessarily want to fuck up your bag.
Yeah, so you mean the casting couch is real is what you're saying? The casting couch is real is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Nina, would you suck dick for being in a movie?
No, I would not.
Would you suck dick to be in radio?
No. Would
you let
I don't ever want somebody to ever have the satisfaction of saying to me, without me, you wouldn't be here. I do everything by myself. So
that person holds the power over you to get you what you want. You're not going.
No, I'm not. You should have said pause before you did that. No, I'm not. I never want to give someone that satisfaction because then they could take it away from you at any point in time.
Okay.
At least if I put myself there, it's like, yeah, I fucking did this. No one else can take that from me.
Okay. I like that.
That's the way I see it.
Stand up on 10 toes.
Independent bitches only.
Okay. Most independent bitches aren't really independent.
Look, my ass is independent as fuck. Just dropped $400 on Fashion Nova by my damn self.
That doesn't sound like independence. It sounds like financial.
It sounds like I was actually just stressed out and emotionally aggravated and needed to. Yeah,
that doesn't sound like single and independent to me.
I'm single and very independent.
Yeah, word. All right, whatever you do. All right, so Keke Palmer got robbed, allegedly.
While she was driving the car.
Yeah, she said GTA style. I don't know. Like, they pulled her out of the car.
When she said GTA style, I'm picturing literally pulling out the car, beating it with a baseball bat, and taking the car.
I'm thinking, pulled you out. You did the roll on the floor.
Because I feel like if it was more serious than this, like I feel like if they like got to her car and held a gun to her head or something and told her to get out, she wouldn't have made this Instagram post about it because she was kind of laughing about it. Like, she's like, this is the craziest thing that ever happened to me. But
how did she get robbed? Like, I want to know.
I'm curious. I don't think it was that deep where like weapons or anything was pulled on her, but I do think
GTA style. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Like, how I'm thinking is either like a few ways. It's like, all right, either you parked your car, someone came in, opened that shit, and drove off with it while you're in the gas station, or you're really driving like midway past a red light and they seen you and they pulled you out the car and they hopped in.
Maybe.
And then the fact that she tweeted that shit, or no, she went to Instagram for the shit.
Yeah, like when I think GTA style, I think while you're driving. But then, yeah, you're right. It very easily could have been like she parked it somewhere and left the keys in. I hate when people, like, you know what pisses me off? When people leave their car on and the keys in and they go to like somewhere like, sorry, hose calling. And they go to somewhere to just to go in quickly, whatever. Mm-hmm. I just hate when people like leave their cars like that. It's like, yo, like you're just telling me to take it. Well, or like when people leave their cars warming up on the driveway. You're just telling me to take it.
That's what I do.
No, you're literally just telling me to take it. You guys trust people too easily. You trust the world too easily.
Oh, funny enough, Chicago will be colder than Antarctica this week with record numbers with minus 27 degrees.
You know what's supposed to be minus 50 here? Like, I think it's soon or something. I don't know. My cousin sent it into...
Were we colder than Antarctica last week?
I don't know. Yeah, we were the same. I seen somebody compare it. We were the same.
Damn, so Chicago is about to be colder than Antarctica.
That's crazy. I need a vacation. I'm trying to go to Punta Cana.
I need a vacation.
I'm going to Vegas in May.
Oh, we didn't talk about this kid Blue Black China having an altercation in Hawaii.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit wild.
What's that sound?
I'm not quite sure. What do you think it is?
It sounds like someone's like sweeping the roof of the floor underneath us. I don't know. Anyways, I saw that he choked her and slammed her into a wall or some shit. That's
what he did?
Yeah, that's what I read.
I thought that they just had like a little just spat.
No, that's what I read. Then she exposed him everywhere. Oh, he's not really how old he says he is and blah, blah, blah. I swear everybody knew that already.
Yeah, I knew that.
I swear we talked about that before.
Yeah, he's in 30s.
Yeah. And then, like, all this shit, like, I don't...
Hold on, did she expose it on... Where'd you see that?
Instagram story.
Oh,
where
damn.
have you been?
I missed that. I already saw the TD...
Usually you're the one catching me up.
Yeah, but I'm not staying up on thoughts like that, man.
Yeah, and then I saw... Yeah, apparently he, like, choked her or something and slammed her into a wall, and then whatever, while they were in Hawaii, and then the next day she's posted up with someone else. I just don't get, like, why...
Hold on, she posted up with someone else now?
Yeah.
Damn, yo, I'm late.
Why is she, like...
She loves misery?
She just... Guy to guy to guy, like, every single day there's a new guy, and she's always posting with him. I feel like she just does it to stay relevant. Because, like, if she didn't always post... Like, all people talk about is how she's always with a different guy. And if she didn't always post that, then, like, people wouldn't talk about her no more.
Do you think that Black China needs a man to...
No, Black China needs some fucking time to herself. And she needs to fucking focus on her kids and not a man.
Damn, the sad thing is that Valentine's Day is coming up. And she don't date.
So? I don't got a date. You don't see me crying.
I know, but she just had a man though. That's the thing. And they went out to Honolulu, Hawaii. Oh. They went to Honolulu, man, Hawaii. Trouble in paradise happened, and yeah, you tell me. Damn, dude really fucked her up. Give her some slam her against the wall, choking her. You probably gave her some eye jammies, maybe a little bit of ground and pound.
Okay, we don't know about all of that.
Allegedly.
Okay. Anyways, we only have 25 more minutes, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we got to get this out the way.
I don't care about YG.
All right, then. Don't care about YG. Let's talk about this Jussie Smollett. Morning.
Yeah, Jussie Smollett from Empire. I forget his name in Empire. It's on the tip of my tongue because I watch Empire.
I haven't watched a single show of that show.
Hakeem and...
Episode.
Fuck, I forget his name. But basically, he... was in Chicago. He landed from New York. He landed from New York in Chicago.
Yeah.
And he went to Subway because he was really hungry at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm. And she got the Uber Eats.
So 2 masked men came up to him while he was in Chicago in Subway, and they said, "Aren't you that F word from Empire?" And then they said the N word. And then they attacked him and they beat him up. He broke a rib and they put a rope around his neck and poured bleach on him. That's fucked. And then when they ran away, they said, "This is MAGA." That's really fucked up. How did they know he was going to be there at 2 a.m.? Because they were masked. So it's like, and like the fact that they knew he was like,
I think he was set up.
it has to be.
It sounds like a setup.
Like, I hope he's okay, man. I love him. Like, that's my boy. I'm going to figure out his name in Empire right
I think
now.
he was set up because ain't no way someone's hitting the town to just commit 2 o'clock in the morning. No one's hitting the town. Hold on, they're in Chicago. Why didn't they shoot him?
Jamal. His name is Jamal on the show.
Why did they shoot him? They have like open gun rights over there.
I don't know. They wanted to do something different. But this is really sad, and I really hope that he's okay. And
Like, I don't understand it. Like, how are they gonna send a message? You beat up some dude, you call them the F word and the N word, and you put a noose around his neck and some bleach. Mm-hmm. You didn't shoot him. You didn't really send a message.
Yeah, but that is still sending a message. That's pretty traumatizing. Think about it. If somebody ever did something like that to me, I'd be traumatized for a very long time.
Yeah, but that's traumatizing to that one individual person.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of their family.
No, that's traumatizing to other people in the gay community and stuff, though, too, because now they're thinking, I got to be careful walking around Chicago, whatever. This could happen to me, too.
Yeah, but, like, people got guns over there. So it's like, you don't really want to pull up the...
Okay, well, I'm glad that nobody pulled out a gun, but you don't need a gun to send a message. You could beat someone's ass, and that's still sending a message.
Yeah, but if I have a gun, you can't beat my ass.
No, you can. People still fight people with guns, and the other person doesn't have one. I've seen it. Okay, I lied. I have not seen it. Maybe on like World Star and shit. But
you don't even know they have a gun like that.
But I think this is still sending it equally as fucked up as a message to the rest of the community. And I think it's really sad that this is like, we're in 2019. Like, get with it. Like, this is just...
You just said a year like 2019 as if we were supposed to be progressive.
No, it's just like the older generation is like the ones who are drilling in this mindset. And like, I would like to say once the older generation is all dead, like, we'll be fine, but it's not true because they're going to instill those values into their children so on and so forth. Cap. And then we're just going to be stuck in this cycle forever.
A lot of young people are more inclusive as of now than the
100%. But think of like the rednecks who live in the middle of nowhere.
Still, children are a lot of inclusives over there. Inclusive.
Nah, not a lot of them.
Unless you can't be inclusive because you just live in a population dominated by that one race. Yeah, and it's like you can't interact with them. But like a lot of the times, But
that's what I'm saying. Those people are still gonna be around.
We were talking about Chicago though, so Chicago's diverse.
Yeah, but maybe they came from somewhere like that, and they came out to Chicago for a weekend and whatever, seen some shit like that. There's still people like that in the cities though. Literally yesterday when I went to the gym, I seen a car with a Confederate flag on it in Woodbridge.
Impressive. I wonder what like those white people gain attachment to the Confederate flag.
Yeah, I should have asked. I should have just waited for them to come to their car and ask them.
Yeah, I want to know what their type of attachment to it anyways. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
But hey, man, this type of shit is very sad. It's disgusting. But I don't think it's going to be the end. And I think that if he can't come over this or get over this in terms of being stronger and not letting it, what's that word? That psychological word puts you down. I'm going to say PTSD since I can't think of it. Okay. He's going to have a little PTSD after this. He's probably going to feel afraid to leave out his house without like armed security or without someone else. He's because the fact of this happening again is probably slim to none. Oh, then again, he's a celebrity, but still slim to none. Mm-hmm. Being attacked by the same people again twice for the same thing is like, you don't got to worry about it too often.
Yeah, it's still shitty though.
It's shitty. I mean, I hope that they're able to catch the people who did this.
And I hope he's okay.
And I think the people who did it were black.
You think so?
Yeah. I think they're black or Latino. And
I was really thinking just white.
I'm not thinking white. I think it's way too... wouldn't make sense.
You think it's like black MAGA people or Latino MAGA people?
Exactly. Or maybe even, Asian or something. Or I don't think it's
white.
In America, brown is Mexican.
Oh, and black actually too.
Brown and black.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm stretching on my back. Like, what are you talking about? No one can see what I'm doing. It's more so, this is all audio, right? So if I'm stretching on my back, they're not going to see it.
It's looking really weird.
I know, my eyes seem so low, and it's like...
They are really low. I was going to tell you. I know you're fucking tired because your eyes are low as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, next topic. So
I don't believe about this nurse being charged with the sexual assault. I looked at the picture. I'm like, ain't no fucking way you let this homeless person work inside this hospital and they're pinning the charge on this guy. He didn't do shit.
You really think so? I don't know. I believe it. Nah. So basically, this girl's been in a coma in this long-term care center in Arizona, and it's like it's basically an old people home, but it's not for old people. It's for kids and young adults. And she's been in there for 10 years. She's like 20 something now, in her 20s. And she's been, well, the family said she's not in a coma. She can talk and stuff and like make movements, but she has significant intellectual disabilities from seizures that she suffered during her childhood. So basically, she was 29, so she was 19 when she was put in there.
Damn, that's a fuck. She missed her whole 20s.
Yeah, and so she was put in there, and basically she ended up giving birth just before 2019, and to a baby boy. The boy came out and was like in distress, whatever. The baby, obviously, and then the baby's fine, but. Yeah, so she had a baby, and then everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, how did this even happen? And so then the CEO of the company actually stepped down after it happened. And then whatever, like they got allegedly got semen samples from all the male nurses who worked there, and then they said it belongs to this guy named Nathan Sutherland. He's 36 years old. He looks very scruffy.
I don't believe it's him. I believe they pinned it on him. I want to see the fucking ID card.
I gotta see the baby.
I want to see the ID card.
And I mean, I don't know. I think it could be him, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's just. Really, I mean,
you gotta go to school for being a nurse. This guy doesn't look like. I'm not assuming looking at him if you got any type of formal education, but you gotta go to school to be a nurse, right?
Never judge a book by its cover.
This man right here, he looked like he doesn't even work.
Maybe they just caught him on an off day. Like maybe he was so scared of getting caught.
Off day?
Maybe he's been stressed ever since. Because think about it. She had a baby in December. That means she got pregnant in what? November, October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March. You're really tired.
Oh shit! It's like, did I fall asleep with my eyes open?
You really.
What were you counting?
Anyways, so she got pregnant in March.
Yeah.
And she had the baby in December. Maybe he was like stressed out about it the whole time. But like maybe he didn't even know he impregnated her. That's just sick though, to think that somebody would do that to someone, like to have, because think about how many times they could have been possibly having sex with her while she's like that. Like after this happened, I read an article about one of the moms a mom whose daughter has been in that care center, and the daughter is only like 23 or something, and she refused to leave. Like ever since she found out about it, she went to the care center and she refuses to leave her daughter's side, and she put up a sign on the door saying no male nurses can like work around her. Which sucks. Like, even as a girl, like, you're fucking in a coma. Well, apparently she's not in a coma anymore, but you're very much a vegetable, and you still have to be concerned about sick people who are going to do these things to you.
I don't, honestly. I mean, if he did that shit, yeah, throw that man under the jail.
But somebody did it either way. So whoever did it, that's disgusting.
But I look at this man, and I don't even think he has the brain capacity to even operate like that. He looks pretty slow, you know what I mean? His eyes droopy.
Nah, he looks like he could be a grimy dude like that.
But I don't know, grimy. Like, people who look like that don't tend to be like the most sadistic people in the world.
You don't know that though.
You know, usually people who look really scruffy, seem to have like the nice smiles and go like, "Hey, would you like some bread from the dumpster?"
Nah, this picture, look, I even found pictures of him like normal without his one eye closed.
Where is it? Let me see. Does he look
He looks fully normal. Fully normal. Like, come on, you can't. Nah, he did that shit. He did that shit.
He did that shit? He's guilty as fuck?
100%. Like, that's nasty.
Well, how much time we got? We have
15 minutes. Okay, did you read what I wrote for the hot take?
Yeah, we been talked about that shit.
Did we?
Yeah.
Fine, then we can't talk about
Been talked about that shit early on.
Okay. Well, anyways, I need you to pick your energy back up. I don't like this episode.
Back when yo, where were you counting?
I wasn't counting. I was counting backwards from December.
Why?
The months to see when she got pregnant.
Yeah, I woke up after that. Was I asleep? I wasn't asleep.
Apparently you were.
Oh,
this
man.
is such a shit episode to follow.
My bad. Things went left.
I'm really trying.
I'm trying right here too, man.
It's just not.
Hey, man. Fuck it. We're not even an hour in, man, and it's just going to shit.
What time is it? How much?
We 59 minutes now. We just hit an hour, 60 minutes now.
Okay, let's talk about one more topic.
All right, let's go.
And then we'll call it a day. Not the thing you put underneath that. I don't believe that shit.
What, YouTube? What are we talking about?
No.
The teacher joined ISIS?
No, okay, we can talk about that. Which one do you want to talk about? Which one would you like to talk about?
I like to talk about two. I actually know. We gotta talk about this. You know what? Let's do the social thing. We gonna fuck everything else. Let's talk about these four girls that were asked to be stripped, searched, and it's kind of going viral. But I want to know: will people stand up and actually uprise at the injustice that we seen right here?
No.
Is it because these women are these four little kids are black?
Yep.
And
you didn't even have to finish the sentence, and I said yes. So 12-year-old girls were strip searched at their school in New York because they were allegedly too hyper at recess or something. And so they assumed that they had drugs, so they strip searched the fuck out of them.
Yes.
That's not okay. Oh, and their parents didn't know until they came home from school, and the school board is denying that it happened.
Because it did happen.
Yeah.
Why would
four kids go home and lie about that?
Yeah.
Like, that's messed up.
Why would one get suspended for not removing their shirt?
Oh, one got suspended?
Yeah, don't you see it? It says student A, student B, and student D.
Oh,
student D, searched in clothing, received in-school suspension for refusing to remove shirt and pants.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, like,
fucking
this
nasty.
is very...
Yo, bro, whoever did this is fucking nasty, dog. Yeah. Fucking nasty. Why would you tell 12-year-old girls, bro? 12-year-old girls to tell them to take off their shirts?
It's just
and pants?
It's just like...
You fucking nasty. Didn't we just come down to R. Kelly on some bullshit? Abusing the kids?
This is what the school board's doing.
That's fucking nasty.
Kids to school to learn, like, not to be taken advantage of in scenarios like this. Like, that's so degrading and disrespectful. I just don't understand, like... And
you guys want to take down R. Kelly, but the school board?
And no one's going to say anything about it, I could tell you. Because I didn't hear about this until you put it on the page.
The school board?
No one's going to say anything.
This happened in fucking NY. No. Yes, yeah. New York.
It's a small town it happened in. I've been there before.
You tell me there's an uprise for R. Kelly saying take this monster down. You're letting a school board abuse children? Who knows if this is the first time they did some shit like that?
Obviously, it's not. If they thought they could do it, like, whatever, and get it, maybe they've gotten away with it before.
That's fucking disgusting. Yo, I don't understand. People should uprise. These are little girls.
Yeah, but...
They're probably not developed.
No, probably not.
And you're telling them to take off their shirts and pants because you think they have drugs.
I just want to know, like, I hope that the parents pull some sort of lawsuit on it to... like, get back at the school board, you know what I mean? Like, because I honestly don't think there's going to be any legal repercussions on this.
Yo,
it's shit, but that's what's going to happen. There's not going to be anything.
If there's not no fucking uprise, if people are not hitting the streets, complaining, protesting, then fuck this whole shit. Throw everything away. Don't come with me with no shit. Don't talk to me about, yo, we need to do this and that. You tell me 4 girls got attacked in their institution of learning?
Well, it happened 4 days ago. You would think that we would have known about it by now.
But you talking about R. Kelly and shit like that. He abused you. Telling R. Kelly's a predator. Yo, there's not children can't do. There's no children can't do no fucking wrong.
No, definitely not. You know what it is though. The reason I feel like this isn't really that well known either is because like, 1, they're trying to hide it, whatever. But 2, it happened in Binghamton, New York. That's a really small.
It doesn't matter.
No, but listen, this is what I'm saying. If this happened in the New York City School Board, it would have gone far and wide because it's such a small district. It's not going far and wide, and people don't care about it. That's the problem.
It doesn't matter.
With I'm not saying that that's like an excuse for it to not go viral. It's definitely not okay. But you're asking why are people coming down on R. Kelly? They're coming down on R. Kelly because he's a high-profile celebrity. Everybody knew about him. Nobody knows
people
where the
are
fuck bandwagoning
that shit. I don't really care. I'm looking at this shit. We're seeing some injustice right in front of me. I feel the type of way. I don't got no girls, but I'm feeling the type of way. You tell me 4 black girls you got disrespected because you thought they had drugs on them? And you tell me no one's trying to give a fuck?
That's what's gonna happen though. Like,
see, this is why I don't be liking all this shit. You guys be doing the internet likes to be doing a whole bunch of hoopla, talking about, yo, we need to do this, we need to cancel this. I mean, you tell me you're not gonna cancel the school board?
I'll be surprised if in a week, if we actually hear about this, I'll be surprised. But it's been 4 days already and nothing, which is shit.
Man, see, yo, fuck all the people on the internet then.
So at least we're bringing awareness to it, which is good. But I don't think I don't think there's gonna
be disgusting.
Any repercussions for the school board at all for it. Man,
I look at this shit and it's like, what the fuck? You just gonna let these girls slide? Like no one's gonna talk about it? No one's gonna give a fuck? And then what people are gonna say is their fault? Mm-hmm. Man, if shit don't happen, if I don't see no type of shit, the whole shit I'm seeing, everything's dead. I ain't fucking with nothing. I don't want people to say shit like, fuck it. I'll be doing my own thing. Cause I hate when people try to take the stand on some shit like that, and you tell me you just gonna overlook this shit right here. Is it because these girls are girls, little girls?
Yeah.
And it never hits your timeline. This shit's on the internet.
I wonder if what's it called? Let me Google if the producer of the R. Kelly thing talked about it.
She not gonna talk about shit. You talking about R. Kelly was preying on little girls. We seen 4 little girls get attacked at the same time. Ain't do shit. Ain't do shit. No one's gravitating to it because they probably think it was the girl's fault.
I think
because the girls, these are children. They're supposed to act hyper.
I don't think it's the girl's fault. I honestly just think the news itself, that story itself, is being suppressed. Because, like I said, I did not see it once. Like usually when he posts stuff on here, and I don't know about it, I've at least seen it once or twice on Twitter.
The Shade Room didn't post no shit like that.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Shade Room didn't post it. I haven't seen it nowhere on Twitter because I don't think people know about it. I think it's been suppressed. That's the problem.
Man.
And I think that's because of what I said before.
Man, you talking about the Shade Room, that the black community's fucking hub?
Because they normally post it like that. Like, so I just think that nobody just knows about it. That's it.
Disgusting shit, man. Disgusting shit. You talking about this next man that allegedly man, fuck all of this, man.
Anyways, we gotta go soon.
Well, what you think about this man joining ISIS just to see how it is?
Yo, what makes me laugh is like he had to send a resume in.
Yeah.
Like you actually got to send a resume into
that's
ISIS?
Pretty sophisticated to join a terrorist group.
What do you write on the resume to join ISIS? Like,
I mean, he probably talked about his affinity to teach people. He probably sent a very eloquent cover letter saying that he's been teaching people all his life and he has a joy of letting people learn and things like that.
But like, do you have to like promise them that like you'll sacrifice yourself? Like what's
he even said in the article that they tried to get him to pick up arms and he always refused.
And then he get like held by them or something at some point.
And then he went back to teaching.
That's really weird, bro. Like why?
Went back to teaching.
Why would you do that? Like,
just wanted to see how it is, man. Now he's facing 20 years. Imagine being in prison, talking to other people in prison. You gotta
be smarter than that. Your curiosity, like, you can't be doing shit like that. This is a real group that's really killing people.
He was there for like a few years.
Yeah, like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like you can't be doing that. Come on. If you want to see what it's about, I'm thinking you're just there for a couple months and you're out.
And the excuse was like, in America we kill people. I'm from Texas. They execute people all the time. So what the ISIS does is no different. No. I mean, he has a point when he said that shit too. It's
just like you gotta be smarter than that.
You got hit with shit like this. You got hit with a terrorist charge, bro.
Yeah, you can't be doing shit like this. Because as soon as you support a group like that, like you're helping them learn a language, or you're helping the children within that controlled area learn a language. So in turn, you're helping the group. So
you're a spy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah. All right then. Well, all right. Let's talk about this, man. One more thing before we leave. I know you gotta leave. Oh, this is going to be our shortest podcast ever.
Ever? No, we used to have like 1 hour long ones.
No, we never had no 1 hour.
This is our shittiest podcast ever. I will say that. I really don't like it.
Hey, man,
I just want to throw away the whole episode.
Oh, word?
Like it's that bad.
Okay.
It's because you're fucking tired. Like,
So when I'm tired, you can't bring up the weight.
Yeah.
You can't hold the weight up.
No,
Nina?
I did try. You
try?
Up until we got to this black girl thing, I was doing it.
So you told me.
You're still over here fucking wiping your eyes. Like, God damn.
All right, you don't think? All right, so you know what? Fuck it. Hey, Google it yourself. There's a man who broke into a woman's house to shampoo her vagina.
This is so stupid. No, I don't believe this. This is a lie. This is stupid. I don't even think it came from a reputable source. Like, when I looked at this, I didn't even bother. Like, I read it and I'm like, what the fuck did you just put on here?
You tell me I put in the fake news?
Yes, I really do think so. Because then I Googled, is Lipstick Alley a reliable source?
And what they say?
Because I started seeing all types of shit on there.
What'd you say?
Nothing came up.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is a made
Reported by the Connecticut Post. Did you click the hyperlink?
No. Did you click it?
Yeah, I'm clicking the hyperlink. It's true.
Oh, shit.
The story came out this year. Bridgeport PD, naked man coated sleeping woman with baby shampoo. What do you mean?
No, how do you not feel that when you're sleeping? Somebody putting baby shampoo on your vagina while you're sleeping. And why baby shampoo?
It's delicate on the vaginal area.
I'm so mad.
You got hit with fourth degree. What's a fourth degree sexual assault card?
I don't know.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what type of drugs he was on when that shit happened, but
that's nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah, she screamed. Naked man jumped off the bed. Her
husband, she said.
No, he said, she screamed.
He was sucking on her titties, and she thought it was her husband, and then she looked over, and she was like, oh, fuck, that's not my husband.
Why was he naked, though? I don't know. What was he going to do naked? Like, there's only so much you could do naked.
You gotta have some serious balls to do that while the person's husband is in the room. You
know how hard is it to do a home invasion?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did this get this far?
He's probably staking out the house for a few.
Like, it's just weird. Really, really weird. But, yeah. Anyways, wrap it up.
Oh, man. He just tried to rape her. The husband got up and ended up chasing the naked out the house and down the street before losing him, police said. Yo, imagine running after a naked dude. Like, hold up, Nina. If you see a naked dude in your bed, you don't even know who it is. He had like a huge ass dick. Like,
freak the fuck out.
Like, because of the dick's huge?
Because of everything. Like,
you just see this shit just rocking on the knees.
Not just
would you look at it and go like, or would you look at it as scary? Like, whoa.
I would look at his face and be like, who the fuck are you? Get out of my bed.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I would freak the fuck out. Like, oh my God. Okay. I think I would pass out from freaking out. Not from the dick. Not from the dick.
All right. I mean, you wouldn't get that far. What?
No, it wouldn't. No. Are you saying that you think I would literally sit there with a naked guy in my bed and decide whether or not I want to have sex with him?
No. I would say you look at it, glance, going like, God damn, what the fuck's in front of my face, and then scream.
Yeah.
You would take a Photoshop memory just knowing that you're never gonna see no shit like this again.
And I'd probably never want to have sex ever again.
No, that's a lie. You just probably would never want to have sex with something like that before. It's like, I would never. That's a no. That's a no. All right, that's it here. That's dick talk.
Yeah, we're done. Okay, this has been episode 27.
Is it 27
or 28? Yeah, okay, this has been another episode of the Educated.
You can't even do this shit right.
You can follow us on YouTube.
You look at you fumbling, mumbling.
Okay, let me start it over.
Go ahead.
Let me fucking do it.
Go ahead.
This has been another episode of the Educated and Reckless podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Educated and
look at you fumbling, mumbling, fumbling and mumbling.
On Spotify, on Google Play, on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, on Anchor, everywhere. And you can follow me and Apollo on Instagram at nobetternina and at Apollo Please. And we will be back next week with a much better episode, high energy. We're really sorry to disappoint, and I'm saying that now because I know y'all are fucking disappointed.
Oh yeah, it was a winter storm yesterday, people, and I didn't get back home until this morning.
No, you slept over at Vince's house.
I didn't sleep. I stayed over.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
I
chose not
over.
to sleep. Exactly.
I can't. I stayed over.
Exactly. So, anyways, I was well rested, but I gotta go to work now.
you.
Apollo's gonna go home and go to sleep. No, he's not. He's staying here to prepare for his show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys later. He'll see you later.
That was a long running ending. You don't know how to end that shit. I don't know where you.
I just fucking ended it, but you interrupted. So
Nah,
because of
ahead.
that, we gotta go back and do it again.
Nah, man.
We're ending
because you're
it now.
fumbling and mumbling.
Hey. We're ending it now.
All right, then. This
End
has
of the
been another episode of the Educated and the Reckless podcast with your host, Apollo P. And
No Better Nina. I'm ending it now. Bye.
All right.